Them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers.
Welcome to the Certified Steppaz Podcast. I'm your host, Groupies, my co-host, KP.
Yo. As y'all can see, we also got a special guest. We're going to allow her to introduce herself real quick.
Hi, I'm Keisha, and I'm here to spit the real.
Yes, spit the real. And hey, that's a dope segue because it's really, we finna have a real conversation. So
I'm excited.
The reason why, first of all, I want you to understand the reason why I tapped you on the shoulder. Like, for 26 episodes, we've been hearing it from the opposite side that, you know, y'all got all these opinions, but y'all don't sit down with women. Y'all scared of women. Why y'all don't talk to women? Why y'all can't get these women's opinions, right?
Yeah.
So we finna go into that, and we got somebody that's gonna, if they need a voice, here's a voice. You and I, you know, we met at one of the little spots out here. So I was like, okay, I think she'll be a dope person because she got some opinions to kind of talk through. So that's where like this whole thing initiated. Now the topic today, just so you know where we going with this, because we do a lot of content around relationships, as you saw. So we're gonna talk about sex, dating, love, and lies, right? Okay. So y'all coined that. Title gonna be Sex, Dating, Love, and Lies with Miss Keisha.
And lies, and y'all tell a lot of lies.
So. Wow. So my first question right off the dump, can you be in a relationship with a man before you know what his sex is like?
No.
Why not?
I think that's like, you wouldn't go to a dealership and purchase a car without giving it a test drive, right?
That's true.
Right?
And
I feel like a relationship is something that you're invested in. So I would want to know like what the person is working with. And I do like a little field test anyway first. I do a little feel to kind of see what they're working with.
So yeah, I know, facts, yeah. But so in regards to like whenever you talking to a dude, it's like you before you even having a relationship conversation, it's like, yo, pull up on me. I need to see what's up.
No, it's not even like that. Everything I believe in stuff happen naturally. So I like to go with the flow. I like to just there's no like certain, I don't have like a certain timeline for when I'll be intimate with the person. I just feel like it happens naturally. So but if I know I'm really feeling dude and we haven't had sex before, then I'm gonna,
Could you
try to turn them on and feel down there to see.
Could I hook up with a chick before she gave me some ass?
Yeah.
Come on, son. You know us. Nigga need that.
I don't know me.
I mean, so y'all had one night stands before?
Absolutely. I mean, like, for sure. But like the one night stand be on
some for yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna speak for me.
I had one.
I was about to say, I would throw this cup of drink at you.
I was about to say, one in a million.
The vibe have to be there though. So like if I meet you, I can meet you at a bar and we clicking. Yeah. And the sexual tension is just natural. Yeah, I pop up. But it ain't nothing that I'm in the club working for. It's like, I need to find something that I can fuck on tonight.
But what if, or has this ever happened to y'all? Have y'all ever had a one night stand and it turned out to be better than you expected and then you wanna go back for more? Or is it just like one and done?
I never had that.
You never had no mind-blowing sex? One night stand?
No.
No mind-blowing sex.
Me neither, I was heat checking you. No, I mean, like, but like, because honestly, let me tell you from a man's perspective, and I'm only speaking for myself, of course, but a lot of times when I be on my one night stand shit, like I'm faded as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm really like, it's like,
that makes sense.
Like now I done got to the horny stage of this high or drunk or whatever I'm on, right? And I just really need to get one off. Yeah. So I ain't even thinking on some mind-blowing shit. Yeah. Like if I was ever in a situation with my girl and then like I'm out with the dudes and then I start doing some sloppy texts on some shit, like what's finna happen when I get home, like be ready. Then I'm gonna expect that mind-blowing shit because I'm gonna perform. But like most of the times when I'm on some one night stand shit, I'm drunk as hell. Like,
same with you?
Yeah. Well, Caleb, you didn't say you probably picked some average chick in the club for one night stand.
Average.
That's why you probably
average, basic. Yeah. You probably wake up like, what did I do?
But hey, let's be real, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Let's be real. 8 times out of 10, because I get lucky more than most. It's gonna be average, right? Yeah. Like, come on now. The ones that's really.
Yeah, if you can have a one night stand at the club, she gonna be average.
Yeah, like so. Of course, I thought that was already understood. You know what I'm saying? Like I figured. So you ain't have to put me on the spot like that. But yes, nigga, they average a lot of the time.
Keisha, what do you consider good sex though?
Oh.
No, fuck that. What's good dick?
See, I changed the question because I didn't want to ask that.
What's good
Okay,
dick?
which one do I want to answer? Okay.
Now you got two questions. Let's go with both.
Okay, I would say, well, to me, good dick and good sex is like one and the same to me.
Okay.
So like, I don't feel like I could have good sex without good dick. So
Right.
To answer both of your questions, I think, like I like somebody that's very aggressive. Like he has to be aggressive and like just know what to do. Like
pulling, choking.
Yeah, you gotta do
that.
Yeah, choking and.
Sometimes y'all be tripping with the hair shit. Let's keep
but
it
then
a buck.
also like to me they have to know what they're doing too. Like it's not just the size of the boat, it is the motion of the ocean too. It's both.
Sure. Absolutely. Now in regards to that though, like are you somebody who like you don't mind initiating it? Like are you taking it, or is it more I'm gonna be submissive if he shows me that energy?
Both. Like there's some times where I don't mind, being the aggressor. If it's just, I might just be on that level of horny that night, So then I'm
tequila talking to
trying
you.
to, yeah.
Tequila talking to
then
her.
Pretty Ricky or something come on. I'm like, okay.
Which one? Hold on, which Pretty Ricky?
Yeah, it better be the first one.
No, which Pretty Ricky? You got to tell me which song real quick.
Peer Pressure. You don't
Sing
like that
it.
song?
Sing it.
No. Y'all trying to get me to sing. I'm not falling for
Peer
it.
Pressure is a dope one.
Or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, that's definitely one. That's why I thought you was going first.
But Peer Pressure is my favorite song. So 5 in the morning would be the next,
Okay.
On the hotline.
So if it's on that type of level, it's like it's whatever.
Yeah. I don't mind being aggressive, but I want you to be aggressive too. Like you can't just be laying there or I need the energy. Gotta have energy.
But do you believe that energy is created, or is it something that it's a chemistry that just happens with people? Like it's through connection.
Well, I know y'all like to have one night stands and stuff, but
first of all, you do not know that. She lying. She lying.
I'm telling on y'all. Look. No, but for me, like I have to be. Intimacy to me comes from conversation too. Like I have to be on that level with you because I don't want to have mediocre sex. And I just feel like if I'm really craving you, I really want you, we had really good conversations, then yeah, it's going to pop off. It's going to be good versus just, not having a deep connection with somebody. Let
me ask you something though, because a few minutes ago, you asked us about these one night stands and stuff. Like, have you ever been in that situation where you got a one night stand popping? And it's some shit that you initiated?
No.
You never initiated, or you never had a one night stand?
So I probably could have had a lot of one night stands, but I just don't move that way. But I did, I guess technically have one night stand, but then it led to something the next day,
Here we go.
They wanted to take
they do
me
that
out
whole
to
little
eat
runaround.
It's not even no, for real. It was, I think it was intended to just be a one night stand. Okay. And then the next morning it was like,
oh, he was on some I love you shit.
Like, I want to take you to breakfast.
Oh, he's like, no, sir. Hey, I'm not going to hold you. Listen, I'm not going to hold
too much.
You. So as you know, this is basically a Louisiana podcast station in Houston. Yeah. Both of us are from the crib, right?
Yeah.
But so us coming from Louisiana.
Born and raised.
Yeah. Okay, and being exposed to the Houston women, and comparing it to where we come from, because it is different. Trust me.
What's the difference?
You don't want to know.
Listen, hold on, let me get to the point first and I'll answer that question. It's like with Houston women, mm-hmm. I constantly feel like it's a whole little, it's a competition between yourselves and mm-hmm. then between niggas with status.
Okay.
That's just how it comes off. Okay. And I'm talking about from a general standpoint. I'm generalizing this statement. I'm not saying all women. I've made some dope Houston women. Yeah. I'm saying from a general standpoint, when you out and you on the scene, that's the vibe.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then y'all don't dance at all, and it's like a fashion show.
Yeah.
Like, is that just naturally Houston culture?
I don't even feel like it has always been that way. Honestly, I feel
we
like
was going out venue in 2010.
It was like that too?
No, it was up.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
feel like recently, and social media plays a big part of it. But here there's such a big like culture in like nightlife, and it's just changed. Like it's just changed over the last couple of years. But I do feel like it's all about who has money, who's buying the most bottles, who buying the most hookahs. Like
we call it bottle
so
wars.
sad.
Yeah. Bottle wars.
It's so sad.
And like I can't see a position that I'll ever be in life where I feel like I gotta compete with another nigga in the club about buying some liquor.
Yeah, that shit.
Like when I break it down from that perspective, because I think logically it's like, nigga, this what we.
Yeah.
This is the battle?
Yeah.
Man, I can go to sprints. I can go to rack up on this. You know
For real. But you know what? It's there's a lot of like guys in Houston that to me they're like the new groupies.
Explain, please explain.
Like
They're
like the new groupies. Like they want to be in the section with whoever has, you know, high status or it's just so weird.
You see more dudes doing that than females?
Yes.
Wow.
All the time.
How is it? First of all, let me ask you this. Because we're gonna get back to the sex shit, but we on the club scene and it's important from a woman's perspective. Can you break down section etiquette from your perspective?
Okay. So I would say if you're going in a group, okay, it should already be established where the funds are going to be allocated. You know, I'm going to pay for this, or we're going to split this. If we go in the section, we have to have this many bottles. I feel like that it gets lost because a lot of people, they don't talk about the finances till the check comes. And then it's like people run from it.
People that left early.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're in a section and you're not putting in for bottles, then you need to put in for something. You need to tip the waitress. You need to buy a hookah. Like something. You know, it's put in. But there's a lot of guys and girls they just leech off of. Yeah.
Is there a number of people ruled per bottle? Is that like a thing here? I've heard that, but I was like, that don't make sense. But
I don't think so. Because when you're lit, you pouring liquor in people's mouths. So
well, to be honest with you, like me and bro, like when we step out and get a section, like we ain't got no team with us. We ain't walking in 8 deep.
Yeah.
You know how many people we walking in with?
Two.
Us.
And then I feel like for females it's different.
We'll be like, yo, we'll grab a couple females and be like, y'all come kick it, we got a bottle, because we not gonna finish the bottle.
Yeah.
We really going there. When I look at it, when I do that, because I don't, like I said, I'm not competing with nobody on bottles, but I will get a section. Mm-hmm. When I do that, I'm really looking for a vibe. And like naturally, when we do that, we want to hang around women.
And that's
so we're paying to actually just kick it in the club and drink and hang with some women, right? Yeah. That's really all it's about.
But if you invite us to your section, that's different.
Completely different. Yeah. I don't expect you to pay for anything at that point. Like this, you ain't planning this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about whenever. Now, I will say this. I've had times when I've had women come to my section and just be like on some, this is my section shit. And I'd be
trying
like,
to take over.
All right, shorty, now you got to pipe down. Because I'm already a low-key nigga. Like, you bringing me a bottle, I'm telling the waitress when I order the bottle, don't bring that sparkle shit to me. Yeah. Everybody that know Caleb know, I don't like that.
Oh, really?
I'm so low-key.
They just bring it, sit it on the table.
One chick was like, really? She was like, I'm gonna bring sparkles anyway. I said, man, if you bring them sparkles, I'm leaving this section. She was like, you that serious? I was like, yeah.
You should have told her we're not from Houston.
Yeah, I just don't see the point. Like, but like for me, I honestly think I understand it from like you said, from a women's standpoint, because I think that's y'all thing. It's cute.
I feel like that's only something that's recently happened too, because they only used to do that when it was your birthday. Then they'd bring the sparklers. But now it's like if you buy a bottle, then you get,
I'm cool.
Get a whole little circus.
I don't need none of that attention. Yeah. You can come drop my bottle off. I'm a sip. I'm straight.
But last time she did that, you was like, man, why she ain't open the bottle? Remember that?
I need you gotta serve me. that just because I don't want the little sparkle shit does not let you release you from your duties. I need you to pour that first shot. I need you to turn up. Like, yes, give me all that energy. We just gonna do it on a low-key vibe. Hey, but listen, jumping back on topic though.
Yeah.
What's your sexual superpower?
Ooh. Well, this came hard. I would say fellatio.
Heard you.
Oh, she said the real
Heard
word.
you.
She said the real word.
I can't wait to get answer, Jeremy. I couldn't wait to give my answer because listen, I'm on the same type of time. But go ahead.
Jesus help me take the wheel. No, fellatio for sure.
Okay.
And then yeah, we're gonna just keep it.
So fellatio, like, that's your go-to. Like you giving like, so you talk, rate your head from 1 to 10. Out of your own mouth. I just want to hear you.
Like 25.
25.
I can't even believe I'm saying this. Wow. Yeah.
Win again.
And then Kim sweating over his forehead.
I'm sweating.
God damn, 1 to 25.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, I'm gonna pause you on that real quick because I gotta go to bro. What's your sexual superpower, son? I paused that too because I feel weird in case you're asking that question, man.
I say fellatio too. I'm gonna just say fellatio too.
Man, all three of us can't say head. Y'all not being creative. I was gonna break down my head game.
Oh, you were gonna break it down?
Absolutely. Like, listen.
How?
So first of all,
don't ask me to break it down, but you can.
Listen, if I'm into a woman, like I don't mind tasting every inch of her.
So hey, so you eat ass.
Listen.
So you eat ass.
Listen. Have I eaten ass? Man, my mama watched this, bro. Don't do that.
Be careful.
My mama watched this, so we gonna take this off. Now, don't do that to me. Christine gonna swing on me and you, Jeremy. You know that woman. Nah, but listen, on some real shit, because I don't run from none of these questions. Yes, I have done it before.
Okay.
I don't run from that shit. Absolutely. Is it some shit that isn't my go-to? No. Like but I in terms of giving head, yeah, like I'm sloppy with that. Like,
okay.
I'm sucking on it. I you know that whole little way, like niggas like to like try to stick their tongue in your. I know where to focus. I ain't doing all that nasty shit. I don't like. I'm right there on your clit. Like,
okay.
And I'm like, we having a boxing.
So
match.
have you been rated? Has
I get
okay.
Yes.
You've been rated.
Okay. I've gotten grade A results on my head game.
Okay. I've been rated. That's why I could give myself that rating.
It was just weird that everybody said head. I'm like, come on, I know.
Head.
Niggas do other shit. Niggas perform in the bed, do other shit. So I thought, I was like, I'm gonna go head because I figured y'all would mix it up. But I'm like, everybody like giving head. And I'm a Scorpio, you a Scorpio, so that makes sense.
Libra. I'm a Libra.
That's
Scorpios.
Big dog.
Please.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, the reason you have that reaction is because you know we run shit.
That's why I feel so much tension. Because it's just like I'm surrounded by Scorpios. Oh my goodness.
Is there a beef with Scorpio? What's your experience being with Scorpios?
Narcissistic.
Absolutely. Really?
Are you narcissistic?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I am the first. No, seriously, I am the first person to call me on my bullshit.
Okay.
Anybody that know me, shit that happened. That's my bad, dog. That's me.
Okay.
I apologize. So when I hear that, I've heard that a number of times. Those Scorpios are narcissistic, and I'm like, I can't relate at all because that's not me. I call me on my shit for you do.
Sometimes people don't even realize what traits, they have. So.
Yeah, but listen, I've studied that definition too. So narcissistic and toxic is two things I'll never claim. I'm not either. And I get called both. And I'm like, I'm not.
You probably were. See, you probably were before.
When I was younger.
You probably have been narcissistic, but maybe not anymore. You worked on yourself.
So you just saying, Scorpio is narcissistic and you standing on that.
From my experience, yeah. Like even my friends, they're narcissists.
Can you give some examples?
They're gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, they definitely gonna be mad at you.
I don't,
Give some examples though. Like what to you? Goodness. Like what's some narcissistic behavior that you've seen from a Scorpio? Well, just in general.
Oh my goodness. I think the biggest is like not being able to admit your faults. That's like.
I just made that point. So see, that's why that cancels me out.
But that's the biggest.
I honestly. You could definitely. I've always been that person.
Yeah.
My bad.
Do you think
apologize.
Do you think your way, like in a relationship, do you feel like your way is the right way? As a man, like.
Nah. I'm always open for conversation. I don't even want to date you if I can't bounce the idea off of you and us have a conversation.
Okay.
Like hell no, I'm not that type of person.
What about you?
Nah, I don't see that.
No. Okay. So I guess I just found two great Scorpios.
Don't make us like unicorns, son. We just going to
what do you know?
Theory.
Like,
that's all we doing.
Room? Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But you gotta understand, like
odds?
I've been knowing bro since I was like 8 years old.
Okay.
So, and we from the same town in Marksville. That's about 6,000 people, right? So
Y'all may just both be toxic and y'all just don't know it because y'all are so.
Seriously, real quick.
Okay, I'm not gonna call you.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I get that a lot, but I need what's a toxic dude to you?
Well, let me just say I've watched both of your podcasts.
Because you called me that. Let's be clear.
I did.
You called me that.
I'm not gonna lie.
I
called you toxic because some of the things that both of you have said, I'm like, that's like toxic behavior. But I don't think you realize it. I think it's
like what? What, for example?
Yeah, because we want to course correct. This is why we're having a conversation with y'all.
Okay.
I would love to course correct my toxic behaviors if I think it's toxic.
I think it was like the cheating. I think it was like y'all were talking about cheating and I can't remember.
I know what episode she's talking about too, but I'm not finna throw her to alley, so.
Cheating episode?
I think you were talking about like going back to somebody after, I don't remember honestly.
Like the cheating episode, I think she's talking about
I can't remember.
Why do men cheat episode?
We had one recently, we was talking about cheating. I think she's talking about when it was like, you was on some, like, if you remember when I said I was lying on you and I was like, you don't mind if you got a girl.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She's talking about that. And you was like, but yeah, if she gave me that energy and she ain't fucking with dude, I fuck with a chick with a girl. I think like that. I think she talked about that.
That episode.
And this, so like, that was the first episode
toxic.
here.
I don't consider that toxic.
Maybe not.
Cause we're single.
No, but I do. Listen, that's what I'm about to get at, Jeremy. That's why I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
What's toxic behavior? Just in your definition.
That's hard because I think it's situational. I think it depends on, if you're single or if you're in a relationship. Like you can have toxic relationships, toxic friendships.
Okay.
So I think the biggest thing is when a person, one, can't admit their faults, always think that they're right. They just move however with no regard for how another person's gonna feel. Okay. I think that's toxic.
And I agree with you on that. And like listening to you, I was like, damn, I'm none of that. listen, America's gonna learn that I really have a problem being called toxic. Obviously.
I think first time I met you, I thought you were toxic.
Listen,
right?
Yeah, because no, you kind of gave that behavior. So Jeremy, let me break down just so you can get caught up real quick. My coworker had invited us out to Prospect. So I pulled up and I was sitting beside my coworker and that's her friend, So she FaceTime him, they lit. And then next thing you know, she pull up and she's sitting between me and the coworker and we just chopping it up talking. And like, she just started throwing out that toxic term out the gates. And I'm like, where you getting this from? Like, I'm barely saying anything first of all. And then we started, so we honestly, my partner told, because it was about, like 4 women there?
Yeah.
He told the group that I had a podcast and then he came up with some question. I'm trying to remember. It was some sexual question.
Something deep too.
Yeah, it was something deep. He had a deep question and a sexual question. I can't remember. But like they were doing their thing and we were having this side conversation about the question because she was like, I'm gonna keep myself reserved. And that's when I first got interested in putting her on the show because she was like, listen, you don't want to hear where I'm gonna go with this conversation because I'm really about that. I'm like, yeah? I'm like, okay, cool. But she didn't want to go down there. So that's why I was like, I gotta come sit her in front of me. But much to her point, from right off the gate, she was calling me toxic. And I'm like, you don't even know me, shorty. Like, how you gonna do that to me?
I will say I was lit that day, but I remember there was we were talking about something and I think your response was a little toxic, I think.
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
Listen, I'm gonna let you have your moment. I'm cool. I'm cool with being called toxic. Just understand, I'm gonna always defend that.
That's good.
I'm gonna defend myself because I am not toxic.
Don't let nobody call you something that you don't own.
Exactly.
So that's cool.
I don't stand on that.
To get back on topic, you ever had a sexual request you turned down?
A sexual request?
That she turned down?
Yeah, that she turned down.
That she did turn down?
No. I've never even had a sexual request.
Like there's dudes never just ask.
No,
like
never had.
You just.
I never had because I told y'all I like things to happen naturally. So to have a sexual request would be almost like would turn me off.
Oh,
it would, but it never happened before. I mean,
got you.
If they were fulfilled.
So like if he like his his balls licked while you giving fellatio. Seriously, I mean, I'm gonna go there. I don't know how else to say it, Joe. You know, I'm direct with it, son. Like, I don't know how else to. I can't politically correct that shit. Like,
yeah.
You know, if he was like, if you give a nice head and he was like, yo, hit my balls, like, that's just a request. Like, you with that, or like, does that turn you off now?
See, okay, that's a good question. I feel like if I'm in the moment, okay, I'm giving fellatio, and you stop and tell me, lick my balls, then I'm not doing what I need to do in the first place.
Shawty, I think you thinking too deep.
No, I think you're trying to tell me what to do, but it's already covered. It's already gonna be covered.
She's like, I got this. I got this. Okay.
They're not gonna even be thinking about a question. Can barely talk. So.
Can you ever turn one down?
A sexual request?
Yeah.
Man, you goddamn right. You do not.
I've had requests.
Man, you're not playing with my ass. I don't give a fuck how much you like that. So I'm sorry.
But I don't know why females like doing that.
I'm
shit.
like, don't do that.
I had an ex that would like always grab my ass because I get mad at it.
Well, I like doing that.
Yeah, that shit is like real quick. Sidebar. I want y'all to know while y'all sitting here, we hate that fucking shit. Like when I'm walking past this with shorts and I see you, boom. Don't play with me like that. I'm gonna backhand you. Don't do that.
Well, I would never do that in public. Like if we're at the house, you know, I might slap it. I think that's just what we do. I don't know why.
Public, that shit feel the same. Listen, you know what I be mad about though?
What?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like most people know, I do got like an ass that's for a man. My shit do jump when you hit it, and I be like, yeah, shit ain't supposed to feel like this, son. Like, don't tap my motherfucking ass. They ain't supposed to do all this. Yes. So I get mad.
No, it should be
that's
endearing.
It
should be endearing. Like we tapping that, like that's all. I
didn't like my niggas when I made when I got a dunk or a layup or something on the court, and I'm running out. He tapped man, don't do that.
That's different.
I still don't like it.
Okay.
That's my point.
Well, I think it'll still happen. So
I'm pretty sure
it'll probably keep happening.
But it isn't. It's an insecurity, I guess you could call it that. Okay. But it's a fun one. I play with it.
Okay.
Like I be annoyed because I ain't lying. I do be annoyed, but I be like, it's gonna happen. Whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like women like touching ass as much as we do.
And what about you? You had a sexual request, or what has your sexual request been? I guess.
I've never had one, but I remember when I was young, before I started, giving fellatio, and it was like my first time. Yeah. And there was chick like, you gonna eat me today. I'm like, I ain't eating that shit.
Straight up. Not putting my mouth on you. I'm not putting my mouth on you.
That sounded a little, she was very aggressive. Yeah. Like, you gonna eat my shit?
Hey, but you know what's some cool shit? And like the fact that you said that, like, I'm on to make another point. I was giving head one time. This is what made me like go crazy. Like, no, I'm finna watch porn. I'm finna understand how to give head. Like, I was giving head one time, and I'm an open book, so I be asking opinions. I don't, like, when you tell me about my sex game, I don't get offended and all that shit. Yeah. I'm trying to learn that shit to see how you like. So I had those conversations, and I asked the chick, literally after giving her head, and she gave me like a C-, son. Like I had just started though. Straight up gave me I'm keeping it a buck with you. She gave me, she gave me a C-. I was like, man, that should have never happened again. I felt so played.
So what did you do? You just watched porn, and did you practice on something?
Absolutely. I kept eating till I got it right, goddamn it. And you start knowing, like now I know. When when you really doing it, like when that leg get the equivalent, when they get the closing in, they pushing, they grabbing pillows, when you putting it over, like all that, you there.
Yeah.
Stay right there, my nigga.
You've
made it. Yeah. So like now, you ain't like But before I be like asking them questions because I'm like, nah, I gotta get better at head. I can't get no C-, son. That hurt.
I've never had a sexual request. That's just different.
It's just not something that you be on. Let me ask you something.
I've just never had that ever.
Let's go now. I got a relationship question for you.
Okay.
Let's say you got cheated on. Okay. Is that a deal breaker for you, or is that something that y'all can work through, or is that also situational?
I feel like it's situational if I'm married, maybe.
Okay. So
maybe we can work through it counseling, but in a just a relationship, non-married, that's a deal breaker. Like,
okay, that's an interesting take.
If you're gonna cheat on me, like I can.
So my follow-up question, really quickly, is it the commitment that you've made spiritually is what making you now forgive the cheating? What's the difference between marriage and a relationship? Because in my head, I'm like, cheating is cheating, right?
That's true.
What's the because in my head, I'm like, you're gonna cheat. Do it when you're in a relationship. Yeah. Don't do it after. So I just want to hear your perspective because I would have thought opposite.
When you're married, you're ready to I feel like your vows you should really take serious. You should really honor
Agreed.
those. So, not to mention if you have kids involved and then there's cheating, of course I don't have kids nor am I married, but I think that I would want to at least try, go to counseling or whatever to fix it for the sake of my children. But if there's no kids involved and there's no marriage, then
I get it. It's like
no,
you're not finna play with me like that. I know I can totally, now that you broke it down, I can understand that your standpoint, because it's like, man, if you showing me these signs already, you're not even somebody that I can commit to because you fraud up front.
So I know y'all both have cheated before because I watch your podcast. So
I ain't never cheated. You always cheat.
So did the lady take you back or?
I literally just said it was fuck me forever.
I saw that one, but I thought that was just one. Like, has anyone ever taken you back?
I've but the cheating be light.
That's toxic right there. Like, I want him to see that this is toxic right now.
The cheating be a little light. So it's like, I've gotten to the point where we've been able to have sex again. I've never cheated and been able to make her my girlfriend again though. Okay. But the one that I cheated on that I explained on the last episode that I said it's fucked me forever, I was never able to touch her body again. It was like dead game for me.
Okay. Like, that hurt you or no?
What? Dang. I don't like, and listen, he always tell me I tell too much truth. And like, so like when I get caught, I'm like, my bad. I don't even fight it.
You're supposed to deny it to the death.
But like, okay.
First of all, if you're even asked something, we already know.
That's my whole logic behind it.
So
like, I'm not
you
lying
fight is
with
only
you.
gonna piss me off or piss her off even more because like now you're trying to basically call me dumb. I have the facts already.
But see, I do think about that logic, but like I genuinely, I give the same respect I receive, right?
Okay.
So where I'm going with that is like, me lying would strip you of your choice. That's how I think about it. It's like, if I'm lying to you, it's like I'm forcing you now to stay here, even though I'm a fuck up.
Okay.
Right. And then 9 times out of 10, that shit comes full circle and you get caught, right? And then now you have to justify that lie and then mend the broken heart.
Yeah.
So you're creating 2 problems in my head. For me, it's like, yo, I'm not gonna take your choice from you. First of all, I'm really not that stupid at the age I am now. Like, my cheating was really 22, 23, 24, 25, that type of shit. Let me see. 27. Nah, I was getting with my, I was going to my situation after that.
His whole life.
But like, it was young, right? But now it's like, yo, I've told on myself several times at this point. Like, yeah, I fucked up. But it's only because it's like, I know what I've lied already. I done got caught. That shit ain't fun. So now it's like, listen, I did this. I'm absolutely sorry. I'm gonna see if I can change his behavior. Up to you to see what's up with me.
So what is light cheating?